Hello from Sweden and welcome back to another pick a card reading. Also a big special hello and a warm hug to all my Nordic Light members. Thank you so much for your support. I'm so happy to have you as a member of the channel. So before we start, I just want to mention today's sponsor, Crystals and Reiki. And all the crystals on the table comes from his web shop. If you're looking for some high quality or rare crystals, you should really check it out. Also, don't hesitate to contact Stu, the owner, if you're looking for something special. I know he just got a shipment in from Brazil. Not all the crystals are up on the web shop. He also has a very rare and great source for Moldavite crystals. So if you're looking for a Moldavite, you should also check it out. So I have shared a link and a discount code in the comment section. So back to today's reading. A key from Akashic records that will activate you now. And I have prepared 3 different puzzles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. As you can see, we're also using different tarot decks and different crystals in each of the piles. So we have pile 1 with the goat and the lepidolite. We have pile 2 with the frog and the tourmalinated quartz. And we have pile 3 with the deer and the Sera. Sera. Okay, that's the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the goat, which is a great climber, and the lepidolite pyramid here. Looks like a mountain, you know, so goat and mountain together here. I thought that was funny. I just noticed it. So let's keep it here in the corner. Let's just dive into your reading. So key from Akashic records that will activate you now. So we're gonna channel your Akashic records. And you know, Akashic records is almost like an energy field holding all the information about you, your path, your soul, your past, your present, your future, lifetimes here on earth, galactic lifetimes, everything. Everything you need to know about yourself, you'll find in the Akashic records. So we're just the reading is going to be very open. We're just gonna see what comes through. We're gonna start with taking one tarot card from this deck. It's going to be your significator card. And then we're gonna do 3 more tarot cards from here, and then we're gonna start with some oracle cards. I think this is your card. So this one. Okay. Let's just turn it over. Wow, the world. Nice. Embrace. Okay, I don't know where to put this. Yeah, let's try it like that. So 3 more tarot cards. Yeah, we're gonna do these 3. We have Ace of Wands in reverse. We have all of them reversed here. What is this? We have 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, okay. And we have Page of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Yeah, 3 cards in reverse. Probably I was holding the deck upside down because usually I keep most of them in the right position, and then a couple of them turns reverse because usually I'm not overly focused on reversed cards, but because it came out like this, we're gonna read them like this actually. Wow, so it's pretty interesting here also because of the goat and the mountain here, or the pyramid here, you know. So goat is a very persistent, determined animal, you know, very skilled climber, a very skilled climber. A mountain often represents our challenges. This has something to do, and then we have embrace here. Look at this, the world card, and earth, and the heart. Like you, this is your earthly journey. This is talking about your earthly journey. How you are meant to climb this mountain and reach the top. How you're meant to ascend from earth. Yeah, you're meant to reach the top and you're meant to ascend the earth. We have some big obstacles here that probably comes from past lifetimes. With Ace of Wands, you know, in reverse, it can talk about blockages, stagnations, having no direction, no motivation. And with the Eight of Pentacles also in reverse, you know, no... because Eight of Pentacles upright is a very hard worker who is like... really working on their dreams or working on what they want, you know, very skilled. So when it's like, when it's reversed, it also talks about lack of motivation. And then we have Page of Cups in reverse, which talks about insecurities. Insecurities. So a lot of things. What is this? That is holding you back almost. So lack of motivation, lack of direction, not being in touch with your skills, maybe even with the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups in reverse. But at the same time, with the goat and the pyramid lepidolite here, it seems like you actually have the skills and abilities that it takes for you to reach the top. So something from past life, I feel, is like holding you back, because this is talking about your earth life, because we have the earth here. And I think it's connected to your heart chakra. Somewhere along, you've been here so long, pile number 1. Yeah, you've been here so long. It's like somewhere it was you got hurt one time too much, almost, by being a human experience. So with that, I don't know if you stop believing in yourself, or if you stop believing in life, or something. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna dive into the oracle cards, but it's like it's like almost like you can't access your power because you were, what is it called? Like you were hit to the, I don't know how to say this. Like you were hurt one too many times by life. You know, it was just, you're tired of being here almost. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm just tired of being here. I don't even, what's the point? Or, yeah, and then it's like, you've been here so long. Yeah, this is what I feel like. You've been here so long. You're just so tired of it all. There's no point even chasing good things. There's like, almost like there's no point. So this is like, there seems to be, that has been created like some kind of big blockage in your third eye chakra, and definitely in your upper chakras, but yeah, in your third eye and your crown chakra, because crown chakra has a lot to do with lack of motivation, lack of direction, not seeing things clear, feeling disconnected. And it's interesting because the lepidolite helps us connect. It helps elevate feelings of depressions. It can help alleviate feelings of depression, fear, and anxiety by settling scattered energies. So it's connected to the root chakra. And I have an affirmation here on my little paper. Also, it says, I release all blocks to my spiritual connection. So what I see here is like, you've been here on earth for such a long time. You went through so many things. It broke you down. Yeah, that's what I feel. It made you disconnected. And it created all these blocks to your spiritual connection and to your power. And it's like, I feel now, you know, with the world card here, really what's in your soul's plan now is only to make you ascend. That's the only plan. It's like, yeah, you've been here 10,000 lifetimes maybe. Now it's just time to get you out of here. But it's very hard for your soul to manage to do that. It's very hard also for your spirit guides to guide you. It's hard for you Because why is it hard for you? Because you have such big blockages, because you've been here for so long. So it's like bricks, walls. You need to like smash them down, and you smash down one wall, and there's another wall, and then there's another wall. All these things that happen to you in so many lifetimes are like piled upon each other's like blocks of rocks, you know. It's all on your, it's in your heart, it's in your head, it's in your throat, it's in your solar plexus chakra with Ace of Wands in reverse, you know. It's like you don't have the power almost, you're just tired, you know. So it could be that you're struggling with physical problems as well, because all these heaviness, you know, is making physical manifestations in your body. The healer. This is the wounded healer. The wounded healer is not fully in their healing power, because when you are wounded, you're not completely like kind of pure or connected. You're a very powerful healer. You can really heal yourself, but I feel like something needs to be activated. Something needs to be activated. Yeah, I really see you as a healer. I see you like really. I'm getting like really this feeling of I'm tired. You know, I'm tired, and I'm like, how much more? Like you know, lifetimes you've been trying to send. You also been trying to send many lifetimes. You know, it's just like, why don't I ever reach, you know, the end? But with the World card here, you know, it's very positive. You know, everything is conspiring. Your whole life plan is about you ascending. So everything that's happening to you and around you, you know, is just to guide you to get into the right energy, to balance. You know, we need to get out of the karmic cycle. Kind of, you need to balance certain amount of percentage of your energy, of your karma, to be able to be almost light enough to transition into like kind of leaving the karmic cycle. This is the message that I'm getting now, if it resonates with you. And I think like for you, you're almost there, but something with like the last 10% I hear is so it's only 10% left. So that's nothing, you know. And you won't be, I feel like you don't have to deal with 100%. It's enough like if you do, I think around 60%. So you already did like a lot or something like that. So something with that, like there's the last 10% left. But the last 10%, you know, before you reach the top can be very difficult because you're tired. Look at this. You've been climbing. Here it becomes very like, what is it called? Like this. So it's like your legs are tired. You're just like, exhausted of struggling so much. Not even, you know, sensing or feeling the light or something like that. So the last stretch is a little bit tough, you know. Yeah, it's a little bit tough. And also because what you're dealing with also is feelings of, at times, you know, feelings of fatigue and depression, or just lack of motivation, or just like, whoa, you know. And that makes it even harder, because all these thoughts and feelings are telling you almost like, yeah, you know, nothing's going to happen. This is just pointless or meaningless, or I don't know what, this or that. This is all in your crown chakra, you know, this disconnection, some kind of a disconnection that you have to your higher self and your kind of path and journey really makes it more difficult for you. Yeah. Artist. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. You did it all. I mean, yeah, keep getting this feeling of being tired. Like you did it all. Like you're done with Earth. Like for many of you, you're not even interested of fame and fortune and all these things. You just want to be done with it and get out of here and go home. And you know, really like go back to your original vibration. Like, you know, go back where things are not complicated. So now, you know, you just have to feel something or think something and it's manifested. Here everything is so complicated. You lived very fulfilling lifetimes, you know. It's just for me, it's just like you've just been here so long. You've been famous, you've been poor, you've been a king, you've been a, you know, this, and you've been that. You did everything. You really are one soul that went into the incarnation or kind of the earth experience, like full on. You did it all. And since maybe, you know, I don't know, 100 lifetimes ago or something like that, you've been trying to get out of here. And that's also where the frustration comes. Like you've been trying to get out of here, and every time you die and you wake up again, you're like, damn, I'm back here. You know, almost like what's it called? This Monday, no, what's it called? I can't remember the name. You know, when he falls asleep and he wakes up and it's Monday again, this movie. Anyways, you can't escape that one day, you know. For you, it's a little bit like this. You die and you're like, oh, maybe this time, you know, I'm going to ascend. And then you wake up and you're a baby again. And you're like, no, why am I here again? I was going home, you know. So, yeah, you have a lot of talents and gifts. You know, you're a healer, you're an artist here. But it's like, there's a little bit of a lack of, like, what's the point almost? Maybe you can even be very successful actually with the goat and things like this. But if some things like doesn't feel like, it's like, even like being famous and, you know, or successful or victorious or whatever you want to call it, you know, even that is, I feel like something is always going to feel like this is not it. Like there's something else. And what is this else? Yeah, this else is your soul's calling to go home. It's like, I'm done here. I want to go home now. Yeah, I want to go home now. Servitude, loss of power or control. Yeah, I mean, this is perfect. You've been serving, like you're stuck, you're serving here. Loss of power or control. Yeah, this is like Earth. I feel like Earth feels like a prison for you. And the only thing that I see, you know, I keep saying the same things, but I'm gonna say it again. The only thing that I see when I tap into your Akashic records is just like lifetimes after lifetimes. Like books and books, like libraries just about your Earth lives. Yes, we can go into one library, pick up a book and see like you were an inventor. I saw this now, like I did it when I said it, you know, I went in, I picked up a book and I saw you traveling the seas, you know, having a map. Yeah, so you've been really exploring, like your soul has been growing so much from being here on Earth. You really like, wow, yeah, it's been, you're done. It's just it. It's just like, yeah, I'm done now. There's nothing more to explore. There's nothing more to learn. Yes, there is the last 10% seems to have to do with the frustration of being here, the frustration of being in the human body, the frustration almost of feeling stuck here, realizing that nothing actually is fulfilling, or, you know, it's the last journey for you now here on Earth is the ascension journey. It's to spiritually awaken completely. Yes, you had many spiritual awakened lifetimes, of course. You did all of that things, but you haven't ascended from Earth. You know, the last thing where you were born into the incarnation cycle, but now you're getting out of the incarnation cycle. And you do that by ascending, you know, in one way or another, getting enlightened here on your Earth lifetimes. Many people, it's very rare that you go through, you know, being fully enlightened on Earth, but, you know, many, you do it kind of in the Bardo stage, or, you know, when you transition, because you have balanced enough karma. So when you die, you know, there's guides and things that are helping you leave it. So for you, it's like, this is the last journey that you're doing. Yeah, this is your last experience by Earth. And I feel like your soul has grown so much. And after leaving Earth, you know, it's almost like they're going to put you in some kind of healing chambers to like, do something with your energy. Like, I don't know, like, help you heal and release certain things. They're still not healed. So like I said, you don't have to get rid of exactly everything, but you need to definitely the heart chakra, the crown chakra and the third eye chakra, like some heaviness there. I feel like it's very important for you to release. When you do this, I think your artistic abilities and your healing abilities is going to be very powerful. And maybe one last mission that you have is somehow serve humanity. Could be your last mission here before you leave. Even if you're tired of the missions. Scorpio energy. Caution. But yeah, Scorpio energy. I know the Lepidolite zodiac, it's connected to Scorpio and Gemini. So yeah, caution. Number 16. I wonder if the author thought about that, because number 16 is the Tower, Major Arcana. So, yeah, I mean, you're just tired of everything. You know, look at the Spider, the Scorpio. Yeah, you're just very tired. You've been doing healing. You've been doing purging. Like, you did it all, like I said. Yeah, I just get this tired feeling. Gossip. Light attributes. Awakens consideration for the feelings of others. Honoring trust. Shadow attributes. Thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information. Betraying confidences. So Scorpio energy here. Shadow aspect of Scorpio energy, because we have caution and gossip. oh, you're just, I mean, I think you're even tired of people. Yeah, I just saw this. I was like, I'm just tired of people. And people are difficult also. Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of karma. You have a lot of lifetimes. And you're a very deep soul. And, with the goat here, many times, you've been at the top. You've been at the top. You've been a very powerful healer, very powerful artist, I don't know, whatever, all these things, leader. And you just have a lot of karmic cords with other powerful souls, and they are going through the same things. So I feel like, yeah, you're struggling with just a lot of heaviness, and it's just tiresome is what I feel. Yeah, it's just tiresome. We have the zebra. Okay, the zebra, they have stripes, but the stripes on the zebra are like fingerprints on human beings. They're all, not one zebra is the other one alike. There's something with reclaiming your power. Maybe you're going through this. So we talked about like previous lifetimes. Let's talk a little bit about this lifetime. This lifetime, I think, this is like, I think, it's supposed to be your last lifetime. It is supposed to be your last lifetime. It is. And for you to be able to ascend this lifetime, you really need to find your determination and kind of like keep on climbing to the top here, even if you're tired, even if your body aches, even if you have physical problems and all these things, to awaken your healing ability within you, to tap into your artistic abilities. Your healing ability, your artistic abilities are very important, because this really is the deeper essence of who you are. And for you to connect with the deeper essence of who you are is very important. Yeah, it's very, very important. You're somehow meant to find the middle way. You're meant to find the middle way, where you're living your truth, where you're expressing your gifts without being in any type of competition or fight with somebody else. You're just doing your thing. Something with the middle way. Yeah, you've been far in the bottom many lifetimes, you've been, the slave here almost, and you've been on the top, the king, the famous person and things like that. Now it's time, the middle way, is the, that's enlightenment. It's hard to explain, but yeah, that's enlightenment. Actually, angels are completely balanced in the middle way. This is why there's no over exaggeration. Even guides that are can be very unbalanced, if they go like, oh, you're like this and you're like this, it feels good, it's all positive, but it's very ungrounded, so the middle way is the best way. So something with the middle way here. And it's you have competition from past lifetimes, or you have bonds from past lifetimes. And this is going to challenge you. This is going to challenge you, because at one hand it could be like, yeah, I'm not even going to try I'm not even going to try, like, kind of to get a better position in life. I'm just going to go hide like the zebra, I'm not going to even try to live my truth, share my abilities here, because I know, I don't like this energy. I don't want to trigger anything within me, I don't want to get anybody's attention almost, that's one way. The other thing is like really, really wanting to reach to the top and seeing other people almost like your enemies, trying to conquer or winning over them in some way. So you're meant to be seen. You're meant to find your authentic truth, and your authentic truth is living a very balanced life where you're expressing your artistic and healing abilities in one way or another, and somehow being okay with being here, almost like surrendering to the physical maybe problems that you have, surrendering to the karmic connections that you have in this lifetime, family members and things like that. Something like with surrendering it, and not carrying everything on your shoulders, because somehow it's like everything is so heavy. Angelic frequency. Angels are here. You're safe. Potent connection. River and movement. You will be, it's like getting back into your angelic frequency will really help you. Angelic frequency, or kind of like your star seed frequency, getting back into that energy will really help you. When you are disconnected is when you're going to feel the worst. Because when you are disconnected, you have a lot of karmic cords, you know, with other people. You know, Scorpio, gossip energy here. And they are not easy people. So when you are like when you are disconnected, you're going to be even more tired and sick almost. So when you are like, the more connected that you get, and tired, you know, Ace of Wands, you know, Ace of Wands in reverse. You know, having no motivation, no inspiration, and Eight of Pentacles in reverse as well, you know. Not having the energy to change something or to work on something for yourself. For you, it's all about reconnecting with yourself. And I almost like something happened. Almost like something happened. Let's just take 3 cards here. I don't know what happened, but it's like something with your connection. Yeah, something with your connection. So it could be that you have like I don't know what's going on with this deck. Yeah, let's just do cards. Let's just see how they turn out. yeah, everything is upside down. Something is not right, and I can't like pinpoint what it is. Like I almost like I want to say like, what is it that's like? There's like a key. Yeah, there's like one key. I really feel like you should, you know. Lepidolite, you know, talks about the root chakra, but for me, you know, from the root to the top. From the root to the top. It's about embracing the human you and being okay with that. Something like, yeah, I think you've been hurt so many times. It's like just like this tired energy. This is the only thing that I'm getting. But it's like something else. And it's like I want to like find it. I am trying to find the key. Like I can sense there is like one specific key here. And I'm trying to find it. Wow, 3 of Swords. Yeah, I mean something happened. And I think, you know, when you start to unfold the blockages or release the blockages in your heart chakra, root chakra, third eye chakra, yeah, I think, I don't know where they are, but it seems to be in all the chakras here almost. But yeah, you're going to, there's some kind of deep pain. Maybe even the pain was so deep you closed yourself off because you couldn't feel this pain. Maybe you were betrayed by somebody. And the betrayal was it was so painful that you had to turn off everything. And when you turned off everything, you hardened your heart, and you're just like, you disconnected with human beings and souls. You're just like, yeah, they're all crazy or something like that. But what happened here is also that you disconnected yourself from your gifts and your connection to your own angelic frequency, or your higher star seed frequency. The Magician. Yeah, look at this. The 3 of Swords is keeping the Magician locked. And the Magician is a wonderful energy, you know, because in the normal Raider Tarot, you know, he has one hand, one wand to the sky, and the other hand to the earth, showing like how he's channeling the connection, channeling and then manifesting, taking that energy down to earth and manifesting his reality in the most magical way. You know, the Magician this is interesting. The Magician is all about action, willpower. Yeah, very powerful archetype for taking action and manifesting your own reality. Very masculine energy. So completely opposite here. So something is taking your power away, taking your direction, your motivation away. This comes from this many lifetimes, many people that have hurt you, and I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. Seems it wasn't easy for you. You see, it wasn't easy for you with Zebra here almost to stand out and to be seen for who you really are. And who you really are is a wonderful person. You know, you have this beautiful, healing, artistic energy within you. And it's dying to be, you know, it's almost like your soul. It's very nurturing for your soul to express your creative abilities. This is very important for your healing. Whatever you do, don't lose your, you always need to express yourself in some way. Always. You know, if it's cooking, making food, you know, that's also, you know, being creative. Painting, dancing, singing, writing. I don't know, whatever, but like doing something creative is like, that is like the That is like suiting for your soul. Very, very suiting for your soul to do that. Because the magician is you, you know. You are, oh, all the cards flipped around here. So yeah, we're going to do one more. But yeah, you have a lot of gifts and power. Yeah, you do. Let's see the last card here. When the cards flipped over, this was actually the one that flipped over, but there were so many, so I didn't take it. So yeah, three of wands. Yeah, look at this portal here for you opened. Yeah, and the magician is even looking here. Time to get out of this. Yeah, it's time to get. You just hang on here in here. You just hang on there. You know, this is maybe probably if you're lucky. You know, if you just keep on working with yourself, I think this could be your last lifetime. So that's good. Yeah, that's good. But doesn't mean that you have to suffer. You know, you had the suffering. Now it's time to, you know, focus on your artistic abilities, your healing and things like that. And you will find, you know, come back to your own frequency. You don't have to ascend, you know, to be in your good energy. It's within you. You are that energy, you know. So it is within you. So it's like coming back to that, but still being here on earth and being fine with all these a-holes that you had in your life, maybe, or all these people that hurt you, and finding your own way with the magician here, your own magical reality, where you will be seen and loved for who you are. Yeah, with the zebra, you know, you'll find your own authentic self, and probably people will come to you, you know, that belongs in your life, that will be nice to you. And pile number 1, you have you have very old souls, you have a lot of friends, you know, as well. Not only these difficult people. Okay, pile 1. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 1, I really wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the frog and the tourmalinated quartz, the stone of duality. It helps us understand the physical realm and embrace the duality of light and dark in our lives. It contains the grounding qualities of tourmaline with the cleansing and purifying qualities of the clear quartz. Okay, let's keep it there in the corner. So, a key from Akashic Records. And you know, Akashic Records is this almost like intelligent field of energy, an entity of energy almost, I don't know what to call it, but yeah, that holds all the information about you, you know, past, present, future, you know, everything that you need to know about your soul, lifetimes here on Earth, galactic lifetimes, everything. So, we're just going to see what we can tap into, or what wants to be shown to you today. And we're going to start with one tarot card here. It's going to be your significator card, yes. And we're going to take 3 more cards. Also 3 more tarot cards here. Okay, you got 4. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Woo, everything became like a little bit chaotic. Let's see here. We're just gonna let it be like that. Maybe it's gonna make sense why. Crown chakra. So yeah, this is a tarot deck, but it has some extra cards, like bonus cards, and the bonus cards in this deck are the chakras. So you got the crown chakra here. And we have 10 of Wands. We have 4 of Pentacles. We have Justice. And we have 4 of Swords. Duality. The stone of duality. Within me lies all the knowledge and strength I need, was the affirmation. I have a little note here. There's almost like an ongoing battle within you that has to do, duality, the battle of duality, that has to do with your soul's calling to spiritually evolve versus a part of you that's almost holding on to the human experience. So it's like some kind of internal struggle here that I feel. Yeah. The war of duality. Some kind of internal struggle. And I felt the energies was a little bit chaotic, you know, when I was taking the cards, and I was there's many things that you want. Yeah, so almost like there's many things that you want. But peace will be the answer. But peace will be the answer. Yeah, they're showing me the end of the book. They're showing me the end of the book. So something coming to peace here. With Justice and Four of Swords here, and you know, it's really something coming to peace. 10 of Wands together with 4 of Pentacles. You know, wanting something, you know, wanting something and not wanting to let go of it. But 10 of Wands also shows it's a burden. It's like a bittersweet success almost. Yeah, like a bittersweet success. Trying to get something and wanting to hold on to that. It's like, it's mine. I want it, you know, and that's fine, of course. But it seems like it's just bringing you difficulty, you know, it's too much, you know, you got your coins here, but there's a lot of fear and struggles and hardship in what you're doing here. And then almost like these 2 cards, I feel Justice and Four of Swords really shows, okay, it's peace here. There's peace here. So something is, something is like, there's these 2 cards even like kind of symbolize the duality, don't they? So the crown chakra here tells us there's a higher perspective to your story. And what's your story? There seems to be something on the external that you really, 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 really want. And that's fine. Of course we want things on the external. I mean, yeah, maybe we even need this. Of course we need it. But something with it is not completely good. Something with it is not completely good. Let's do oracle cards. Yeah, it's like, it's this bittersweetness here. And if it's something that's good for you, it should be only sweet, I think. Or mostly sweet. But this, you know, it's these 2 cards. You know? I mean, none of them looks very happy. Look at this. Mine, my precious. Yeah, you know, like the ring. My precious, and 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's just like heavy. So yeah. And then Justice and Four of Swords here shows almost like there's another way. There's another way, there's another path, there's a higher perspective, there's something shedding light here. So what are you holding on to here? Why are you holding on to this? How is it connected to your past lifetimes if you look at Akashic records? What is this that's meant for you here that brings you peace? The path almost the Akashic records is trying to tell you or show you here. And the frog here, hiding on, what's the frog doing here behind this golden ball? You know, look like it's almost like hide. Why is it? Oh, doesn't it look like it's hiding from something? Tourmalinated quartz, you know, black tourmaline in the quartz. This is a very powerful protector, and you know, purificator and protector. The combination of tourmaline and quartz amplifies its healing and protective qualities, helping us to overcome obstacles and break free from limiting beliefs and patterns that are holding us back. Something is holding you back. It's not easy to let go of because you really want something here. But maybe there's another way to get what you want. Let's do cards. The animal. Okay. Sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. This is it. Yeah, this is it. Pile number 2. I think like you're really starting to transcend duality. And one part of you is like holding on and the other part of you is like trying to let go. And the part of you that's trying to hold on, I think you had lifetimes of something with your relationship with money. But Pentacles is everything, you know. The Pentacles represents the money, earth, you know, it's the earth element, you know, so it represents, money, finances, career, relationships, house, family, all of those things. So in one of these areas, you know, there is a struggle. You want something to work, or you don't want to let go of something. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm not saying anything here. It's just like, it seems to be another way for you. With Justice and Four of Swords. And sensitivity. And with the animal here, so this is almost you. Like, shape-shifting. Yeah, duality. You are shape-shifting. You have changed your energy a lot, you know. I have you noticed it, pile number 2? Because you've been doing maybe a lot of spiritual work. And there's been, you know, this astrological event, and then this astrological event, and then this, and then that. So you've been doing like a lot of things. So you've really been shifting your energy, and you're more sensitive now than ever. More sensitive means that you're more in your spiritual energy. The more you are in your spiritual energy, the more sensitive you are bound to become, because the closer you are to the truth, or to God, or to the source, or to your essence, or you're embodying your essence, or however you want to see this. So there's an inner conflict almost between, I keep feeling that this is a past lifetime. You want something here, and it has a connection. So this could be, if this is a person, this could be a karmic soulmate. It could even be, you know, beautiful. It doesn't even have to be a karmic soulmate, but it's like, I really want this to work this lifetime, because, you know, there's a lot of want here. You know, greed with the Four of Pentacles, like a lot of want, longing, wanting. Once again, I'm not saying it's anything wrong, but it's like very intense emotions of, I want this. Even if it's heavy to handle. Caretaker, putting others first. Interesting. Number 11 here also. Putting others first. Yeah, burden. Somehow giving away your power to the situation as well. Because it consumes you in some way. It takes your energy and it consumes you. Maybe you're feeling some kind of responsibility. Maybe this is someone else not letting go of you. Could also be the case. Wanting you to take care of them, maybe. Eagle. Guide. So a lot of animals here. You know, I think this looks like a wolf with a blue eye. The frog, the eagle. Yeah, the wolf, the frog, the eagle. Also very like spiritual spirit animals. You know, sounds strange, but yeah. So you're really shifting your energy. Also, eagle talking once again, like seeing things from the higher perspective. I'm trying to understand what they're trying to show me here. This is some kind of lesson that you need to learn. And I think the lesson you need to learn, or like kind of the lesson that you're learning, is like there's some kind of karmic situation. You didn't have this, you didn't succeed with this in the past lifetimes, you really want it. You are ready to sacrifice yourself, you know, or you feel responsible, you can't let it go, somebody can't let you go. With a higher perspective and with the Justice and the Four of Swords, there's just like there's another path to get what you want. Maybe not with this person, or maybe not, but there's like another path. Or something will be released here. If Ten of Wands and Four of Pentacles, Justice and Four of Swords, you know, something will be released. Almost want to put the Death card here, because this feels like really, this is the duality. This is peace. With Justice and Four of Swords here, I see this is peace and this is hell. This is heaven, this is hell almost. You know, yeah, this is how I feel. So here you are in the middle, in the middle here. And the frog stands for rebirth. And you already been shedding skin and being rebirthed many times over here. Future, yeah, okay, Akashic records now. Okay, Akashic, now I saw the future. This is really trying to, I'm tapping into the future of your Akashic records. And I see that you're going to overcome this. I see that you're going to, like, there's something like with sacrifice, something with responsibility, something with giving your power away. Caretaker, taking care of everybody else, maybe. Could be your family responsibilities. Could be financial responsibilities. Yeah, this could also be actually that you're dealing with a lot of like having to stay at a work that you don't like because you need the money. Having to do this and that. Having to take care of maybe a parent. But yeah, this is, and this is 100% karmic pile number 2. If you wonder like, what is this? Like, why? This is 100% karmic. The future looks very bright. The future looks very bright because it seems that with Justice and Four of Swords, somehow the fight of duality will be over. Something is keeping you in duality almost. Like something is keeping you in, what is it called? Like almost like a lower place in your life, like a more difficult place in your life. Yeah, something is keeping you there. But I feel like when that is like done, and I feel like something is like somehow you're going to get out of it. With the Justice and Four of Swords here, it seems like it's in the energies for you to get out of that. And then peace follows. And I love that you have the blue here because that's what I saw when they showed me. Yeah, you know, I heard in my head, the Akashic Records is also the future. And then they showed me this blue light. This actually I almost like this color. I saw how it opened up. And I was like, wow, future looks good. Yeah, so something like this is going to end here. Struggling for your money, struggling for your survival maybe. So many scenarios here, you know, I said so many things. Yeah, look at this, 9 of Cups. Wishes fulfilled. Let's keep that. Yeah, oh, 2 cards. 4 of Cups. Interesting. I took this one hiding beneath it. So look at this. This is great. 4 of Cups. Totally dissatisfied. You know, trying, bored, dissatisfied. You know, having to struggle. Having to, you know, 10 of Wands, you know, having to work. Having to struggle. And because you need that money maybe. And then 9 of Cups, yeah, wishes fulfilled here. So future looks bright. You need to know that. Akashic Records is showing this peaceful blue field of light. I want to say it's almost like this color actually. A little bit more on the bluer side. This is a little bit purple. Yeah, so a lot of peace. And look at this. Can we fit all the cards here? So I think we're just going to put these here. Yeah, okay. Let's see what else we got here. Samaritan refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Shadow attribute, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. So the good Samaritan, the caretaker. Look at you taking care of everybody else. Taking care of everybody else. This is a little bit of a burden as well, to always take care of everybody else. So that could be for some of you. Waiting for somebody to give you the same care back, maybe. Waiting in vain. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Maybe that somebody needed to hear that. So the good Samaritan. Okay, what else we got here? The bat. Yeah, you have a lot of spiritual animals here. The eagle, the bat, the wolf, the frog. Cave. Sanctuary. I mean, you're going to get out of something. That's what I feel here in the future. Order on Melchizedek. Embraced by light. Mission uncovered. Don't give up. Mission uncovered. Don't give up. Wow. So sorry. That really hit me. Yeah, because I really felt it really felt like you were like almost stuck in something here. You know, yes. You know, now we have 3 cards here. 3 cards showing now. I feel like this is now. This is also what's connected to past lifetimes. 10 of Wands, burden to carry. 4 of Pentacles, you know, holding on to that. You know, 4 of Cups. You're trying to find safety, security, and stability, but it's like something is not right here. Something is not right. Something is not working. And yeah, it just doesn't feel good. Even, you know, look at this. Even have 3 Cups. Something is still missing here. So here comes it from, here it comes. Don't give up, because here it comes. It comes, 9 of Cups. Now you're smoking that cigar and drinking that old wine that you saved, or champagne that you saved for one of those days when you were going to celebrate your success, maybe. Yeah. So now you're happy. So I feel like you're like kind of like taking what's happening here. And this is like, we could channel this, you know, past lifetimes here. And I think this is past lifetimes is just living life in hardship, having to struggle a lot, having to take care of a lot of other people, being very poor in other lifetimes, having like 11 children maybe, you know, at that time people had a lot of children. Yeah, maybe having like 11 children or a lot of children, and, you know, having an abusive husband maybe, or just having to work like a lot, and almost not having bread anyways, and things like that. Yeah, something along those lines, like past lifetimes, like you are like somehow dealing with like hardships from past lifetimes that you are dealing with this lifetime, but you're not meant to stay there, as we have seen here with the wolf and sensitivity here and the crown chakra, and as I feel in your energy also with the frog here. You've been going through many rebirths, you've been like transcending duality, and you have been getting rid of negative energies, you have been purging and all these things. So your energy has been changing a lot. You are like realizing your self-worth, not to sacrifice yourself for breadcrumbs or for somebody else or something like that. So you're learning all these things. And with the cave sanctuary, order of Melchizedek, mission uncovered, don't give up. And this blue energy, something is going to be uncovered for you. And I think you're going to be aligned with your mission. And something with your mission is very blue and peaceful. Yeah. So it's going to be, I feel like this pile is like easy pile. Like easy pile. You had a hard life. You had a very hard life. You had many hard lives in previous lifetimes. Maybe even, Holocaust, genocide, war, things like this, poverty, having a lot of children, having an abusive husband or a crazy wife maybe, or I don't know, abusive wives are also completely, actually for me, I'm more used with females being abusive than males in my life anyways. But yeah, so yeah, gender doesn't matter, but you had all these things and it's followed you into this lifetime. So you've been dealing with a lot of these things and struggling for having a home, having food, having a good job, or just being stuck in a job, being stuck in the wheel, like they say, and just not being satisfied with life. So I feel for you, it's like you don't have like a big mission. If this doesn't resonate with you and you feel like you have a big mission, then go with that. But for some of you, I really feel like you've been taking caretaker, Samaritan. You've been taking care of other people. Maybe you had to work like a teacher or like in a nursery home or something like that. But many lifetimes, you just had to sacrifice yourself for work, for, all these things. So there was no room for you to, just be you, just explore who you are without having to think about taking care of yourself or your family financially or things like that. So I think for you, it's just like, I see you, like the purpose of this lifetime, I feel like peace, like almost like retiring with the Nine of Cups. Yeah, retiring and living a life in peace where, yes, you're supporting yourself in a way that feels good for you. And you're letting life leave you alone a little bit so that you can just like enjoy a peaceful life. Yeah, I think that's the biggest purpose of your life. It's like, yes, of course, also, spiritually heal and all these things, but ending like a happy ending. Yeah, I think like a happy ending. Yeah, because when I see this blue, I see like, oh, there you go, and you almost dissolve into this peace. So let's see what else we got here. 7 of Cups. Yeah, a lot of illusion. 7 of Cups talks about dreaming, fantasizing and dreaming. It doesn't show that anything has become reality. It's just that the dream phase, fantasizing phase. So it's not so very grounded, the 7 of Cups. There's a lot of illusions and things like this. And with the 4 of Cups here, yeah, look at this. You're stuck here in this non-fulfilling life almost. And you need to know this non-fulfilling feeling is a past life feeling that you had when you were stuck there with your abusive husband and your 11 children, and you were a woman at that lifetime, maybe 18th century Great Britain, I heard, or Scotland or Ireland. Ooh, Ireland, Scotland, karma here is like very harsh, So yeah, I'm getting these countries actually. Spain even maybe. Yeah, anyways, this is why it's repeating itself almost, like being unfulfilled, being stuck in a bad relationship, or just being, having difficult children, or I don't know what, but this, just feel what you're feeling. Crown chakra, when the crown chakra is blocked, it's very connected to depression, disconnection, hopelessness, lack of motivation, lack of direction, these things. So you're feeling these type of feelings that you have and thoughts that you have in this lifetime. It's connected to past lifetimes. Ireland, Scotland, Great Britain, Spain, Yeah, just see like 18th century, 16th, 18th century, something like that. Cold, you know, it's cold, your hands are freezing, you have holes in your clothes, and there's no money, and it's like, you're a woman maybe even in that lifetime, so it's very hard for you, don't get any respect as a woman, you know, very hard. Or like a man, and you're really struggling with some kind of hand, I know, you're working with your hands, like a mason, or, you know, doing something, and it's just like you get like little coins, and you start drinking at night just to feel a little bit good, maybe. You know, I don't know, this is the type of energy that I'm getting, and it has followed you into this lifetime. It has followed you into this lifetime because it needs to be cleansed, and because it's in your energy, but you're not meant to stay there, you know. Very powerful spiritual energy, like I said here, with the bat, with the eagle, with the wolf, with the frog, everything talking about, you know, spiritual healing and growing and getting rid of this energy. And after that, I really see like, there's a whole different path for you opening up. So almost like your life is split in two. There's a duality between the light and dark. Yeah, but I think like going into the next phase, you're transcending the duality, and then something else comes. And this is what I see is opening up as your future, as this beautiful light blue, peaceful energy. So I took this card first, the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, it's for you, the Hierophant goes good together with the crown chakra, you know, spiritual wisdom, and the Wheel of Fortune, the cycles of life. Yes, like I said, you've been going through the cycles of illusions, and being trapped in duality, being trapped in your mind, the circumstances of your life, the karmic bonds, all these feelings, all these thoughts, being really stuck, not knowing how to get out of it. But you are going to get out of it with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, it's cycles, it moves, there's movement, there's big movement here. And, you know, Wheel of Fortune is the number 10 as well. So this will end. And the next phase of your life, or kind of like the second half of your life, is going to be filled with some kind of, I can't even express what this is. Yeah, I keep seeing this light blue energy, and there's no duality there. It's just completely open. So what happens there? Some kind of mission will be uncovered. Don't give up. But I think for you, your mission, I think for many of you, your mission is to live your life in peace. Find a good home for you. Find a way to support yourself. This very aligned. It feels good for you, who you are as a human. You know, where you can express your gifts and things like that without overworking yourself. You are sensitive, you know. Very sensitive. So, you know, where you feel good, maybe in nature, living in nature, having animals, having somebody that loves you and that you love, like, and experiencing true love, maybe creating like a new family for you if the old one didn't work or something like that. But yeah, or strengthening bonds. But there's a lot of these things, you know. Yeah, a lot of these things. Sanctuary. Oh, you will go off here. It's very secret here, actually. I can't see so much. I just see blue and everything dissolves. Yeah, so can't see into the future that much. Okay, pile number 2. This was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 2. I really wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the deer and the Sera. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's the stone of spiritual connection. It's a powerful psychic communication stone that stimulates clairvoyance and psychic visions, enhancing intuition and connects us to our spirit guides. Okay, so let's dive into your reading. A key from Akashic Records that will activate you now. And you know, Akashic Records holds all the information about your soul, past, present, future, earth lives, galactic lives. So this is a very open reading. We're just going to see what comes true. And we're going to start with taking one tarot card from this deck. It's going to be your significator card. I think that's the card. And then we're going to take 3 more tarot cards from your main tarot deck. Okay, let's do those. Okay, let's start with that, and then we're going to do some oracle cards. Dreams coming true. 9 of Cups. Nice. Dreams coming true. The Emperor. The Emperor, the Father energy here. Okay. We have 4 of Cups. And we have Page of Swords. Wow, something is definitely opening up for you here. The Conqueror. Yeah, I heard that. The Emperor and the Page of Swords. The Conqueror. And it's very interesting because when I turned Dreams Coming True, it was like, yeah, this is super positive cards, you know, the 9 of Cups showing wishes being fulfilled. Yeah, wishes coming true, satisfaction, contentment, and success. But I felt sad when I turned that around. Yeah, I felt the sadness. And with the deer and the Sera, you know, and it stands for clairvoyance and spiritual connection. There's a very deep, you have a very, very deep energy, actually. Many of you, I think, are very spiritually connected, psychic, empaths. But with the heart chakra as your biggest power, I would say. Yeah, I would say your heart chakra is your very important for you. It's the center for you. Always been very important. Like you have always been looking through the world through your third eye and your heart chakra. So you've always been very much in your upper chakras is what I see. I see many lifetimes where you have been alone, like misunderstood by society, misunderstood by the community, misunderstood by your family. And it's because you see the world in such a different way. You're very spiritually connected. Many lifetimes, I almost feel like this shy energy, withdrawn energy, observing, not saying so much with the deer here. Yeah. And the sadness here where, you know, Pedro, look at this 4 of Cups here. Yeah, there's a sadness here. And how you are like, almost like, I don't know, like not, you know, like born, yeah, almost like getting this, like a Cinderella story here, like born into a family and, you know, being the one not seen, being the one somehow forgotten, alone. Lifetimes where you lost your whole family, your whole village, like your Indian village burned down. Or, you know, yeah, something like that, left alone, left to fend for yourself. Many lifetimes like this. Yeah, very many lifetimes where you didn't fit in, or lost everybody that you loved. You had to take care of yourself. You didn't have people to talk to. Born in a country where you don't know the language. A lot of like situations where you were somehow not in the community in some way. So Page of Swords and the Emperor here is like almost like conquering something. You're going to conquer something here. Something with your physical beauty, I feel as well. Like you were, you know, the seen as not beautiful, or something like that. You know, you were born in a, you know, there was a king and a queen. They had 7 children, and you were the ugliest of them. I'm so sorry for talking like this, you know, because I think we all are beautiful, but this is kind of like I'm trying to channel energy. So something with your physical appearance. Your physical appearance, like there's so much sadness here, and at the same time, you know, you are so beautiful. Like you always been so beautiful. It's like you know how they say the eyes are the window to the soul. I think that's the way it is. Yeah, the eyes are and your eyes have always been like very, very deep. There's always been so much beauty and wisdom in your eyes. So a lot of beauty and a lot of wisdom you have always had, but you had a lot of lifetimes where you were cast outside, where you were, yeah, with the Emperor here, you know, almost like not loved by your father, not loved by the head of the clan, maybe, or something like that, because you were a little bit different somehow. Your gifts were different, you were different, the way you were thinking were different. You looked different, your appearance were different. There was just so many things different with you. One thing that has always been there in all your lifetimes is this depth. This, I feel like pile number 3, I think many angelic souls here in pile number 3, very sensitive, highly very beautiful souls, you know, you have this out of worldly energy about you. Yeah, very outer worldly energy. Translucent energy almost. You always had a very deep connection to Gaia, to the animals. You always could communicate with the trees and with the animals and everything like that. Humans are difficult, very difficult for you, I feel. Different, completely different from the rest. So, yeah, many lifetimes like this. Even at times you were born into rich families and, you know, it seems like everything would be okay. Still something was different with you than the rest. Everything seems so easy for everybody else and it was so hard for you. It's because you're very sensitive as a soul. And this sensitivity is your gift. It's your psychic ability to be able to be such a clear psychic channel and having such a clear psychic connection. The reason why is because you are an outer worldly soul, probably an angelic being or some kind of like pixie being or fairy being or, you know, higher star seed being of some kind of type. And it's just like, it's so weird to be here, you know. So even when you were born into, like I said, even when you were born into like families that were great or things like that, in great circumstances, you always felt alone in some way. It was hard for you to connect. It was hard to you to contact. Page of Swords almost makes me feel there is someone that you have been connecting with. So for some of you, it could be that you have a really dear friend or a dear, yeah, humor. Yeah, really, like you are the one that will have a few friends, but the friends that you have, you would die for. Like, this is the energy that I'm getting. Like, the real friendship is very important for you. You won't connect with people just because you don't want to be alone and things like that. You're used to being alone, actually. So yeah, so the soulmate connections that you have are very deep. They are very, very deep, and they're very pure and true and honest and beautiful. The venom. Wow! Where did this monster come from? The venom. Yeah, I keep feeling like I want to cry in this pile. What else do we have? Leadership. Take charge over this situation. I just thought about, when I saw this woman here, I thought about Joan d'Arc. Joan d'Arc, I think, was an incarnated Archangel Michael angel because she had this energy. I think when I channel, but I haven't channeled deeper. But yeah, so Archangel Michael, angels are, you know, you're connected to all the angels. Angels and spiritual animals, and you know, you have so many guides. Yeah, pile 3. I think, you know, if somebody would do like a reading on you, they would be like, wow, you have like crazy amount of guides. Like it's a crazy amount of guides in so many different types. Because this is this type of soul that you are. But something with Joan d'Arc. And you know this very... You know, there are many people historically that have left the mark on the world. And the reason why they have left the mark on the world is because they have been crazy different. They have been crazy different because they have been possessing certain qualities to be that kind of different person. You know, so that makes me think with leadership here and the venom here, I think you have a very, and the emperor even, I think you have a very, very specific mission. So maybe nothing makes sense. Maybe your sensitivity doesn't make sense in this world. Maybe the way you think doesn't make sense. The way you feel doesn't make sense. Maybe other people don't make sense. Maybe the only thing that makes sense is the trees and the ocean and the sky and your best friend here. Maybe that's the only thing that makes sense. You know, but this is going to make sense. Your true calling is going to make sense. You've been sent here for one reason only, actually. And this one reason only, it's almost like you've been waiting here. You know, you've been going through lifetimes. Yes, you had other missions and things like this, but it's like you're waiting almost for this one big mission here where you can step into your Joan d'Arc energy, whatever that means for you, and whatever mark you are meant, or legacy you are meant to leave on the world or make on the world. That's going to make complete sense for you. That's going to be very fulfilling for you. That is how you can show who you are to the world. Yeah. Oh yeah, I felt like, ooh, I'm so sad here. So heart chakra is so, your heart chakra is so big. Archangel Raquel, justice, discipline, and harmony. Wow, interesting. So we said Joan d'Arc with leadership here, take charge of the situation. Then we have justice, discipline, harmony, the venom. So yeah, you are a it's pretty funny because it seems like you think you are this sweet, sensitive soul, you know, very sweet, sensitive soul, but your power is like a volcano. Yeah, your power is like, your power is like almost like, you know, imagine Archangel Michael ascending on earth, you know, you know, with the light and everything. This is your power. You have so much light. You are holding so much light, wishes, dreams coming true. Yeah, look at this, it's all in your hands here. Yeah, you just have so much energy and so much connection. So yeah, I mean, shame on them who shame on the people who didn't believe in you. Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Yeah, shame on the people who didn't believe in you, because yeah, they have no idea the power and the depth you actually have. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Water. Yeah, emotion. Yeah, I think you're very connected to the waters. Oceans, seas, streams, anything with water is very connected to you. Could be that you have some kind of strong water placement. Scorpio energy, Pisces energy. What's the, I can't remember the third one. I don't know. Cancer, yeah. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio energy. Could be that you have something, maybe North Node, South Node, or anything else, you know. But yeah, a lot of water. This is, yeah, heart energy, water energy is your element. Power. A lot of power. Thief. Light attribute. Sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can be never, that within you that can never be stolen. Yeah. Sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Yeah, and then he has the heart. Yeah, nobody can take your heart away. Nobody could extinguish your light. No matter what happened to you. That's one thing that couldn't take away from you. Oh, I'm going to cry again. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's one thing life couldn't take away from you, or, you know, all these difficulties couldn't take away from you. That light that you have within you, that connection that you have, the depth that you have. Nobody can take that away. And it's beautiful. It's pure. It's so like, it's untouchable. It's pure. And shadow attribute here is stealing money, creative ideas, affection, and others' powers. And other powers you think you lack. Thief, the venom. I think for some of you, it could be in your karma to be taken advantage of, because people tapping into your channel, tapping into your energy, because you hold so much wisdom and because your energy feels so good. So for you know, this is the empath versus narcissist typical, you know. This is the perfect match. It's crazy. The narcissist and the empath are perfect match to each other. Why? Because the empath always sees the light in everybody. Because the empath is prone to always putting blame on themselves rather than putting blame on somebody else. Because the empath always wants to become better. And the narcissist is complete opposite. The empath gives, you know, gives and gives and gives. Have a hard time taking. The narcissist takes, don't want to give anything, you know. And the narcissist projects, and nothing is ever their fault. So it's very convenient for them when they have an empath. It's always like, okay, you know, I see your light. I forgive you, you know. You're stepping all over me, but it's fine. Probably it's my fault. Yeah, it's probably my fault that you do that. Yeah, it's probably my fault that you're mean. Or yeah, you're mean and things like that because this happened to you. Oh, poor you know. So yeah, this is like typical thing here. So for you, it's like, I think, you know, you're a little bit of a magnet for these type of people, especially when you are in this Four of Cups. Look how you are like, why are you like this, insecure here, you know? Why are you like this, you know? So when you are in this energy, this is when, you know, you are a magnet for these type of bullying people, venom, you know, vampires that will suck your energy and things like that. I think also, you know, that I think you're meant to be somehow successful. It's going to be a very narrow path for you. I think pile number 3, I mean, your success or whatever you're meant to do is a very narrow path. It's like one thing. Yeah, it's one big thing that is your thing. And nobody can compete in you. When you are in your element, when you're doing your thing, the one thing that you're good with, and I think it has something to, we usually Page of Swords here, look at your connection here. And I like that it's Page of Swords here. Sometimes we think, yeah, Page of Swords, you know, this young energy. But no, this shows your purity. You know, the pages are the children, the purity. You are the child of God. You are the child of Archangel Michael. You are the child of these higher realms. So this is actually showing you in your pure energy. Nobody can compete with this energy. So whatever, when you find the one thing that you're meant to do, and I think it's going to be something actually spiritual in some way, channeling something into your artistic abilities, into your communication skill, into something. But look how you have all this butterflies here and the eagle here. You know, something. Everything is helping you. You're not alone. You have the angels, and you have the guides, and you have the masters, and you have Gaia. Everybody loves you. Yeah, everybody loves you because of the purity of your soul and because of the connection. You're super sweet. Yes, maybe the rest of the world misunderstood you, but you are understood by the trees, by the ocean, you know, by the wind, by the butterflies. They all see you. They sense you and they see you, and you're beautiful. So yeah, when you are in this energy, you will be the one being successful. And being in that position, it could be with the venom and thief, like you're going to be like a little bit attacked. It's normal, you know. I think even, you know, Eckhart Tolle is being attacked in his comment sections and things like that. So yeah, being attacked, you know, but it's going to be like completely fine, because these energies are like, wow, what's this person doing? Like, I want to be like them, or they're going to try to tap into your energy because it feels so good and something like that. But I think somehow, you know, we talked a lot about Archangel Michael. You're very protected, so you don't have to think so much about it, actually. Yeah, you don't have to think so much about it. Dolphin. Yeah, I mean, you have super connection. Yeah, super connection. Some of you, yeah, Atlantis, Lemuria. Could be that you have some karma from Atlantis or Lemuria as well. Connection to Sirius, connection to Mintaka, Orion. You have a lot of connections. You know, we can't even go into like who you are and where you're from, because you've been to so many places. I think Earth is one of the more difficult places you have been to, because you're just such a different, I've been talking about this lately, like a lot. You're just such a different soul, and you have a very different type of gifts. Maybe gifts that people don't even understand. Maybe you don't even understand that it's gifts. Maybe you don't understand that this depth that you have and this sensitivity that you have is gifts. This beautiful, compassionate heart that you have is actually a gift, not a curse. Not a curse just meant to be a narcissist magnet, you know, making people step all over you, and you're like, oh, maybe it's my fault that they do that. No, you know, it's beautiful. It's a journey here also to learn, you know, for you, self-worth and power is like a part of your journey, and to be able to be seen. Some of you are scared to be seen and things like that. You have to overcome all of that. And I think, you know, with the Emperor here, you have a lot of, you know, something with like masculine energy needs to be stabilized within you. Yeah, masculine energy, because I think you have, even if you're a man or woman, I think you have more feminine energy in one sense. But I would say like both masculine and feminine energy are actually unbalanced. You know, you can be sometimes like too passive, sometimes too active. So it's like a little bit like unbalanced, or like a lot maybe even. Yeah, a lot, like overly emotional at times. And yeah, but you're working through all these things. So nothing is strange or weird here. Everything leads up to this one point. This narrow path that you have, very narrow path. And, you know, I think it's going to be not so many people on your path. Yeah, you know, I listened to this Shaolin monk. I can't say his name. Yeah, it has a weird name. I tried to learn it the other day. But yeah, I know many of you know who I'm talking about. This Shaolin monk on YouTube. I love him, and I like because he's very inspirational. Yeah, very, very inspirational. He walks a very narrow path, and it resonates with me because I also walk a very narrow path. And I know it's like he said anyways in one talk that I listened to, the higher you go, the more lonely you become. Because there's not so many people that go high anymore, because going higher is a very, very narrow path. You have to sacrifice a lot of things to fulfill your calling, your mission. And not many people are doing that anymore in the world like this. But for you, it's like this, you know. You have a calling. It's very, very strong. It's a very, very narrow path. And the higher you go, maybe the lonelier you're going to become. But I do feel with the Page of Swords here also, there's almost like somebody is with you here. somebody is with you here. So I feel for many, you're not alone. You're going to have few friends. I know, maybe 2-3 friends or something like that. And not only friends, this is going to be also equally powerful souls as you. So you're going to find connection with these people. And this is enough for you, I think, because on this narrow path, there's not room for so much more. Going on this very, very narrow path, it's a very spiritual inward path. You don't have so much, you sacrifice a lot of the other things. And I feel like for you, it's not so important because this is your being in, this is I think a lot of introverts in this pile number 3, maybe even INFJ personalities. If you've done the major, I can't remember the name of the personality test, 16 personalities, the INFJ. I think it could be a lot of these in this pile. Nelson Mandela, Gandhi energies, these people that changed the world, by sacrificing a lot of other things and going on a very narrow path to fulfill their calling. This is you. This is you. And you've been waiting many lifetimes. You just lived a lifetime through to somehow something with energies. But yeah, and there's so much sadness within you because you've been very long. It's lonely for you without the angels. It's lonely without the love and the unconditional love and the compassion, because you need the deep heart connection. You need that deep heart connection, and it's hard to find here that deep heart connection. Because many people are not in that energy, and which is also completely normal. We can't go around hating people saying you're not in this kind of energy. You're not. Even you are not in that energy in some sense. Also, we all have things to work through. So, but it's hard for you because you need that. You need that angelic love, almost that type of frequency, that Mintakan, serious, dolphin energy that just feels like home. So everything that's not that will make you feel lonely in some way. So you're almost like looking for something, not finding it. Could also be with the 4 of Cups, one of your journey, So maybe that's also why you start thinking, yeah, maybe something wrong with me, because all the rest of the human beings are like this, they can do this and they can do that. I can't, or I'm not like this, or I don't have this personality. And then we start thinking there's something wrong with us. We start thinking there's something wrong with us, and then we attract, a narcissist, and then they start feeding on these insecurities and all these emotional patterns and all these things that we have that are beautiful, but they're completely toxic. They use everything and turn it against us, and there you have it, the narcissist empathic dynamic. The worst place for an empath to be is with a narcissist. It's suicide. Yeah, it's soul suicide for an empath to stay with a narcissist. So if you have a narcissist in your life, get away. You are too sensitive and too kind and too compassionate. Your heart is too big to handle that before you're completely healed. When you're completely healed, or when you kind of are in your essence energy, when you overcome the duality of yourself, almost, no problem. It won't be a problem. They won't be able to hurt you even. There won't be a problem. But before that, you need to protect yourself. The forest is your home. Yeah. The forest is your home. You will find your heart. This is interesting. So 8 years ago, I had my spiritual awakening, very, very powerful one. At the same time, I came together with my twin flame physically. And anyway, so yeah, I started sleeping in a tent in the forest because I was very scared of sleeping alone in the forest. Yeah, another story. But the first time I did that, I took my tent, I went into the forest, and I was laying in the tent, and I had this shamanic spirit come to me, and she gave me a message. She told me, you will find your heart in the forest. And that really stuck with me, because it was really like, okay, this is your place to be. This is where you will heal, in connection with nature. And this was first thing that I thought about when I saw the forest here. And because we've been talking so much about the heart, you will not heal your heart with other people, because other people don't have that maturity. Maybe you will heal your heart with these few people here that you can really rely on, trust on, these higher spiritual connections that you had. We talked about maybe that you have 2-3 people here. But mostly I think you will heal in connection with nature, in understanding your sensitivity, in understanding that you are a different soul. You have a different way of looking at the world. Maybe some of you even, I talked about this yesterday, have ADHD or autism or something like that. This is, is only this is the different, this is the soul type that doesn't fit here on earth. You know, they have a concept, now they have a name, you know, they have ADHD or they're autistic, you know, they also say I have ADHD, which in the sense of the, like, looking at things, yeah, probably that is right. But for me, you know, it's a whole different thing. I know it comes from my sensitivity and my gifts that makes me like that in a world like this, in a body like this. So for you, you know, human beings, yes, you know, some of them you're going to be very good for you in a part of your journey and things like this. But I think for you, your best friends is nature and the trees and the skies and the oceans, and this is also where you will feel, where you will find the most of your healing. This is where your path will unfold and where things are going to start to make sense for you, because once again you have a very narrow path, pile number 1. So we have Emerald Tablet Activation, Cosmic Ordering, Divine Alchemy, and Conscious Manifesting. Wow, that was a handful, that was a mouthful. Can you say that? Yeah, mouthful, yeah. Emerald Tablet Activation, Cosmic Ordering, Divine Alchemy, Conscious Manifesting. Yeah, I mean, very powerful energy. Well, look at you. Yeah, I said that when you're, it's like, shame on the people that they think that you're weak in some way, or they think you're this or that, you know. Put me in an environment, I mean, put me in a normal job, 9 to 5, 2 days, I will go home and cry for 3 days because it would be too much for me. But doing things like this, you know, I am in my power. I am in my essence energy. I work good. I'm good at what I do. So this is kind of your energy as well. Being in the wrong setting, trying to fit in a normal community in a normal way, you know, trying to do things that everybody else does. It's not for you. But putting you in the right setting, in the right place, you will not just, you will thrive, you will blossom, you will reach your highest potential. The narrow path, but it's also about finding that path. But finding that, it will unfold for you. It will unfold for you. The way of finding that path is to heal yourself. It is to understand your sensitivity, is to honor your sensitivity and your needs, and not trying to change yourself to fit society, but accepting who you are and trying to create or creating a life for yourself that actually fits you, no matter how strange it looks like, you know. No matter how strange it looks like in the eyes of the society or in the eyes of the rest of the world. It's something that's supposed to fit you. So we're going to take 3 last tarot cards. Let me just restart the camera because I see it's 29 minutes and 29:30 it just stops by itself. So let's do that. Okay, I'm back. So 3 last tarot cards. Do we have any messages here for pile number 3? Last messages. This was a very nice pile. Yeah, I think this is my pile as well. So anyways, let's see here. 3 of Pentacles. Wow, yeah. You are very good at something. You are very, very good at something. You're meant to create something, you know, with the 3 of Pentacles. The master. There's a master within you. There's a master within you. It just needs to come into the right setting. And I think you don't have to stress this. I don't think you have to look for this. I think many of you know this. Almost even know what it is. I can hear almost like the moon. Something with the moon came out. Yeah, like the moon is calling you. The moon is whispering. The moon is calling you. The moon is whispering to you. It's emotional, very emotional path for you. It's a lot about emotional healing. Yeah. Because when you are in your right vibration here, you know, all the things that you want, financial things, relationship things, it will all manifest because you have such a pure vibration. Universe wants to give you everything. Nothing will be lacking from your life. Because in this energy, you know, when you are in this deer dolphin energy, it will just come to you. Very pure energy that you have. Page of Cups. So Page of Swords, Page of Cups. Once again, this is you. The inner child is the key. There's no separation between the adult you and your inner child. You're always your inner child. You're very vulnerable and very sensitive. Very pure. Yeah, very beautiful. Beautiful soul. A lot of angelic beings here in pile number 3, or like I said, starseed with angelic type of frequency. 8 of Wands. Look at the goddess pointing the way here. See? So inner child. The inner child is the key. Yeah, the inner child is the key. And the emotional healing is the key. And if I tap into the future, I see like a lot of I really feel like there's a heart chakra release coming pretty soon. Is what I feel. Yeah, heart chakra release is coming pretty soon. And new guides. Yeah, that's what I felt. Wow, I got goosebumps. Because I wanted to look here because, 8 of Wands is all moving very quickly and is pointing to something. So it was like, yeah, they want me to see something. And then he points to the Emerald Tablet activation, the card that I had such a difficulty with. Divine alchemy, conscious manifestation. Something is going to happen. There's like a portal opening up here. Pile number 3. I think like you can expect like a very powerful event or like spiritual experience or change or something like that pretty soon. Within the next 6 months, I hear. Yeah. Within the next 6 months. Something with some guides coming to you. Something is coming to you. I think this has to do with something spiritual. Something is opening up and something is coming to you. But for you, focus on your inner child, on your emotional healing. If you have some kind of narcissist in your life, keep them far away. Some toxic people, protect you, your channel, your beauty, connect with nature. Spend time with the people that you know is very good for you as well. Yeah. Okay, pile 3. This turned out to be my favorite pile. But the other ones were good too. So if you want to watch another one, please feel free to do so. So pile 3, if you want to share your story in the comment section, feel free to do so. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.